Hello, Internet. We are now recording for the next installment of Enter the Dungeon Out of the Abyss.
Whoop, whoop.
As they say, whoop.
Whoop.
Anyone else have any whoops and whips?
Woo!
So,
Whips.
Nay, nay. I did a whip. I don't know that song.
okay. How about you guys go ahead and reintroduce yourselves, and who remembers what happened last time?
I remember what happened last time. I was that kid always in front of the TV show.
Okay.
So, pretty much, for reasons known for some and unknown for others, we are all in a drow elf prison, but we escaped, but first we all died. But the second time, because we came back to life, because, you know, the power of Grayskull, we came back to life. We killed some guards. Jake cast fear. I remember that. We tried to push someone off an edge. I threw someone off the edge with a backhand, and now we're in a tower.
In the tower. Did you not backslap someone? You did backhanded. Yeah, push.
Backhand, backslap.
That's the way to do it.
I also remember there was some form of like watchtower that we were looting. I don't know whether we passed that, yeah or not.
I think we're in there right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the watchtower.
Yes, that would put you right there.
We are within Barad-dûr.
Yes, that would put you at the place.
In the place. Ooh.
Yes. So I don't
Shall
think...
we
So I think we ended last time with you guys being able to recover all of your non-magical items.
I think that's a good idea. I think we should go with that. Yes, that idea. Yeah.
Illia has no magical items, so...
Like, you found the chest with your contraband on it.
Yes.
Lots of lovely contraband.
I've got a lovely box of contraband.
I've got a jar of contraband.
So, I can only cast spoken spells because that uses my voice as the spellcaster. I cannot use anything which requires my loot.
No. Correct.
No.
Yes, that's correct, I mean. Which page are we on? Guard tower. Okay, yes, you guys were in the guard tower. Then there's also just a number of miscellaneous equipment surrounding you, like chain armor, leather armor, shields, crossbows, caltrops, rope, building hammers, iron spikes.
I swear I had a crossbow, but I appear to have misplaced it with my...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you stole someone's crossbow before you threw him off the edge.
No, I do. I have found it. It is in my inventory.
Yes.
Along with 10 bolts and a spear and 3 gold coins and a chain.
I have... no items. We're living at large. We're living the monk life.
I believe I was using the chain as my current weapon of choice. And it's a medium length chain. I don't think, because obviously if we had a lot of stuff taken, that explains why I'm just desperately trying to find something to use as a weapon.
Yes. But now you've picked up all your non-magical.
Yes, I should be okay.
Does that mean I have a sort of smiley face again or not?
No, that qualified as a magical item.
I can still only use verbal spells. Well, at least I can sing from the back.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm singing.
Las Vegas.
For this particular run through, can you just sing Wham's Last Christmas? That's the only song you can sing.
Wow.
But specifically, the Spanish version.
Oh no. Do I have to Google that and transcribe it into Elvish just for the lols?
Yes, the English translation to Spanish and then from Spanish to Elvish. That would be
Which version of Elvish, though? That is the question.
The most understood version of Elvish, yes, definitely that one. Everyone knows what that one is, don't we? Yes. Which one would that be, Ben? The most understood version? Just I'm testing you here.
Probably Quenya.
Yeah, exactly. That
That's
one.
what Jake was thinking.
That's the one. Exactly. Yeah.
glad we're all on the same page.
By the way, is this conversation happening in character?
Oh, no. I didn't think it was.
You're just sitting here discussing different dialects of Elvish.
It's a bit too bizarre for even us as characters.
I mean, you say that.
It's something Illia would talk about drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So, Joe Caxor, in this tower, looking around. First question.
Yes.
Is there any whiskey or booze or anything?
Doesn't seem to be any sort of alcohol.
Oh, just no alcohol, boys. And Illia.
Yeah.
Illia's very upset about that. Is there anything which can be thrown to make things like difficult to run over? Anything like that?
Yes, there is a bag full of caltrops.
Ooh.
Mm.
Anyone mind if I take this?
Go for it.
And also, I will be looking for just some arrows that I can throw like a dart.
There's crossbow bolts.
That'll do.
Yes, there's 20 cases with 20 bolts each.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay. I'll up that.
I'll take. Illia's can carry some stuff. I'll take 40 bolts.
40 bolts. That's quite a number of bolts.
You'll become a Golas, but without the bow, just throwing them.
Yes. I am Lego no Bolas.
So you have Lego no Bolas, Farren, who is like Gimli but tall.
Yes.
Tally. Nobody tosses a Scotsman.
That only counts as one.
Okay. Has anyone seen, I dare say, a long sword? I'm looking for a long sword.
Leather shields and crossbows.
For some reason, I have two great
No,
swords.
just
One
short
is
swords.
magic, the other one isn't.
Oh, Farren, my darling, I don't suppose I could terribly borrow one of your great swords.
Dungeon Master, if one of them's magic, does that mean it is currently not with us?
Yes, you do not have the sword of the Frostman's Hunt on you.
I'm afraid I only have my one great sword. I
I mean-
mistaken. I'm very sorry.
There are a number of short swords in here if you want to use those.
I guess I'll have to use a short sword. Could I use two short swords?
Yes.
You'll
How
get your
Oh,
sword back at
and
some point.
yeah, there's 6 short swords and 10 daggers in here if you want any of those.
Just OOC. A rapier, is that better than a short sword?
A rapier does 1d8 damage. A short sword
Yeah.
does 1d6, but you can dual wield short swords.
Nah, fuck it, I'll use a rapier.
Okay.
Because I'll still get one attack, won't I?
Yes.
Even if I'm dual wielding. Yes, I may as well just use a rapier.
Okay.
At this moment, Illia is just going through their stuff, tossing a load of empty bottles out their backpack, looking for anything useful.
Illia, darling, are you quite alright there?
Do I look alright?
Regarding the bottles, perhaps not.
Of course I'm alright. We're free. I was about to say safe, we're not safe. I'm just seeing if there's anything useful.
Ah.
Apparently I don't carry anything useful though. So
I dare I recommend there is a gentleman called Robertus Badenus Paulus. He set up an organization of people who carry a lot of things around with all of the time. I think you should go have a chat to a couple of them about what you can pack in those pockets of yours. Excellent person.
I think I've met this Robertus. He's a decent chap.
Yes, very good at exploring and
Aye.
seeking things out, and not too.
Yes, he was known for exploring the Isle of the Brown Sea.
Aye.
Yeah, the Isle in the Brown Sea. Yes.
Yes.
traveling salesman. Great.
You said you didn't think we were safe, but it seems that we're safer now. Are you paranoid? Because I'm not feeling paranoid at all. No.
My secret is I'm always paranoid. I'm just thinking, one of them got away. We don't know.
Oh shit! Yeah.
We don't know if they're coming or not.
No. Well, I have a rapier, so I will just stab him a little bit, pointy end. Yeah, would be absolutely fine. Sure, yes, fine. Yes,
memory serves,
fine.
there's a really big guy with an axe that kind of almost chopped off my arm and killed me. So I'd prefer not to meet him again.
Well, we could always just kill you and do it all again. Yeah.
Could you repeat that? Did you say kill me?
No. Yeah, if you lose an arm, we could always just kill ourselves again and try again. Yeah.
We'll see.
The suicidal approach is interesting.
As an actor, I've had to learn how to there's a lot about death scenes and actors, and I've learned a lot about the best ways to kill people. You know.
I'd like to point out that last time your strategy was have Farren knock out Jake, but then he accidentally almost killed him.
Yeah, I kind of did that.
I mean,
like you already did this one. Are you sure you want to risk it again? Or are you saying actually kill him?
People, maybe the pretending to be dead is something you have to take another course in or something. Just a suggestion.
But yeah, where do you want to go from here?
Out of the windows of the watchtower, can I see anything?
Okay. So yeah, if you're looking at the windows, yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Can I also make a perception check?
Sure.
7.
Tell you what, which one of you wants to look out the east window, and which one wants to look out the west window?
Which one faces the bridge? I remember talking about a bridge before.
The bridge you came from, is to the east.
Okay. Well, which one do you want to take?
Oh, I'll take the eastern one.
I'll take west then.
Okay.
Can I re-roll in that case?
Well, what'd you get?
I got a 7.
Yeah, with a 7, you're looking out the window. You are able to see the slave pen where you were held before.
I got a 14.
Oh,
14.
And with a 14, if you're looking out the window, something that you're finally able to get a bit of perspective on is the structuring of this. Even calling it a tower isn't completely accurate. It's more like you're in a giant stalactite.
Oh.
Right.
And there are some wooden bridges connecting this massive stalactite to cave walls.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember the bridges.
And if either of you look down, then you can definitely see the massive spider webs beneath the wooden bridges. And there's also another bridge that connects your stalactite to another one.
Peering out the same window as Illia, I kind of shudder looking down and take a step away.
Yep. Oh, and also that little slave pen that you were held in before, that's not in a stalactite, that's in part of the wall.
Well, this place is definitely pointy.
Yes, and you guys also, well, Farren and Jake, you were captured on a mountain near the Elvish castle.
Right.
But you don't know how far you were taken underground.
Okay, yeah.
Anyone got any ideas of how to not be underground anymore?
Well, we look for light. Light is the sign. Light is the sign.
Now, I dare to ask you, Farren, if you look around, can you see any lights?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Since drow have dark vision, there's very few actual lights set up.
Ah.
Oh, no,
that's
my human eyes are going to be in trouble here.
This is where having 3 humans is terribly unfortunate.
Yep.
I'll, Ooh.
So yeah, there's some amount of light over near the slave pen from before.
And towards in the opposite direction, kind of towards the walls, where out the west window.
Let's see now. Out the west window. Yes, in the next stalactite, there does seem to be some light over there.
If I could turn to Sereth the Drow, who hopefully is still there, wrote it down, and say, I assume you lived here. Do you know
Wait,
the
did
paths,
anyone?
the walkways?
Wait, I thought it was just the three of you that came out here. Unless you're.
Have we?
If I
Have we
remember
released?
correctly.
Oh, we did release them, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did go back and get them.
Wait, no, I remember one of you ran back to unlock the door.
Yes,
Yes.
and pass them the keys. Do we
So,
also go back and maybe have a chat to them then?
Yeah, because I think I passed Jake the keys because I got given all to them.
I was busy barricading the door with dead bodies.
So yeah, you guys want to go back to the jail?
Yes, I will speed my way over there if we're happy to.
I guess.
Okay. When you get back over there, the pen is now empty, and you can see a group of prisoners running up the northeast sort of stone bridge that's part of the cave wall. This is the one that Tim fell off of in the original timeline.
Oh yeah. The one I died.
No, not that bridge.
Yeah, one of them sees you behind them and he just kind of like gestures to you. Go, come on, let's go.
I'm going to guess this way.
Yep.
Well, what could possibly go wrong?
We fall into this pit of spiders and be eaten alive.
Shudder again, and then proceed to walk.
I giggle.
What can I say? Rocking slightly forwards as I walk backwards and forwards. What can I say? Extend your welcome.
Yep. And as you guys run across this stone bridge right behind the row of prisoners, you suddenly you remember Stool, the mushroom guy?
Hey.
Yes.
Yes, you suddenly see him get pierced with 2 crossbow bolts, and he falls off the bridge.
I will try and catch him.
Yeah, just make a quick dexterity check.
I also tried to catch.
That will be a... Oh, where's my dex? Just straight dex.
Yes.
Okay, that would be...
Or, tell you what, it can be a saving throw. I think you're proficient in that,
saving
right?
throw.
Yeah.
I am.
Yes.
So that will be 19.
Okay. With a 19, he just is able to reach forward with his tentacle and just grab onto your arm as he's hanging there. And you just hear that psychic voice in your head say, "It's okay, but make it out of here alive for me." And then you feel his life force drain away.
Oh.
And you hear a wooden horn blow from a nearby guard tower.
I had a feeling.
This just got from bad to worse.
I will hold him if he's still there. I don't know how heavy he is.
He's the mushroom? I doubt very.
Yeah, he's very light.
Can I ask, given my special Healy monk abilities, do I think I could save him, or is he like absolutely...
Yeah, it seems like he's dead again. Oh man, I got dead again.
Well, I'll just lightly place him down, take the crossbow bolts.
It was nice knowing you, bud.
42.
I, seeing as no one else has done this, close his eyes and mutter a prayer under my breath.
I was also about to pray. So...
Well, I mean...
Let's have a prayer ceremony.
Yeah. And
I'll just shout out, "You can't shoot us, we're praying."
Yeah, don't you want to deal with whoever just killed the mushroom man?
At this point, if I could, I'd like to stand up and giving an inspiration to everyone within 60 foot of me who can hear.
Very specific. I like it.
Yeah.
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs, there's empty tables. But life must go on. We must fight.
Meanwhile, that's happening. I'm just like panically dodging arrows, like
Yeah.
So I'm like there with the rapier in, kind of there, epic action pose, plot armor all over me, and Illia just dodging things left, right, and centre.
screaming,
Yeah.
chaotic screaming.
I'm kneeling on the ground and praying.
Like
that scene from 300, all the arrows are just kind of raining but not hitting me somehow. I don't know.
Can I make a perception check to see who shot the arrows?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Natural 1.
I mean, you all know the general direction that it came from, because it was also the direction that the horn was blown from.
Can I, at this point, kind of go over to Illia, place a hand on her shoulder and say, "You can do this," and assist her in with the perception check, so there can be a re-roll made. You can do this. I believe in you, Illia.
I mean, it's not really that hard to figure out where it came from, considering it's directly in front of you.
I want to do it.
Oh, it's directly in front of us.
I want to do it anyway.
Yes, there seems to be another guard tower. This one isn't so much of a stalactite as it is just part of the stone wall, upwards about 30 feet. There's 2 drow stationed with bows, or crossbows, rather.
What Illia will do...
Well,
Illia
what you're
will
all
go
going to do is roll for initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lovely. It looks like all my spells are verbal spells. Oh no, the cantrips aren't there.
Well today.
Can I check if it's got V under the components? Does that mean it's verbal?
Tell you what. I'll say that just using your voice, you can cast any of your cantrips or first or second level spells, but you'll need to get an instrument to cast anything at 3rd level.
Sure thing. I also got a 19 plus 1 on my initiative, so that's 20 total.
I rolled a natural 1 plus 4.
Oh, no.
I need to roll.
Yeah, you were so distracted in your morning.
Yeah.
I was so distracted in my picking clean all of the crossbow bolts from the body.
This is why you don't loot dead bodies. We're not in an RPG.
I got
Sorry.
6. Rip me.
Okay. Yeah, and who else was that? Yeah, so Stool's dead. Which just would leave...
We have not buried him.
No.
We are not able to do that in this current situation.
So yeah, this point, your dwarf friend from before, he's gonna stand by your side, and so is that one drow that was accused of murder.
Oh yeah.
Good present.
Yeah, remember them?
A bit shifty last time.
I remember them before we died and were reborn.
Yes. Dinkar, Jamal, and Sereth.
Yes. I should probably try and learn those off by heart.
I should have written those down. I didn't write down names.
I did write them down, I just can't remember. Stewart. I like Stewart. So, I'm looking up at this guard post against the wall. How far is it? Is it possible for us to run up and get underneath it? And kind of, Star Wars, the Clone Wars attack on the Hoth Hut on that random planet,
I mean, you would have to either run inside the guard station or run up a wall.
I see. Are we able to walk up to the wall so they can't shoot at us because we're kind of underneath them?
Potentially. But remember, you're right now on a somewhat narrow wooden bridge, and there's like 3 people in front of you.
Yeah. Well, in that case...
who is at the front?
I have a crossbow.
Whose turn is it first?
It's gonna be Jake's turn.
Solid. With that, I am... The 3d6 psychic damage.
Nice, Pupito. And there's no accounting for the gnome that was there before.
So what I do is I look towards... I assume I can see the drow shooting at us with the crossbows.
Yes.
I look towards one of them because I can only at this point. and I summon within myself the dissonant chordic melody of a pop music artist from outside in the world, and I summon, and I push it towards the drow, and only that drow can hear the faint baby, 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 oh, of this bass discordant melody. As much as I can try, it just really is discordant and horrible, and all of this baby voicing hitting the skull of the drow.
This is starting to sound less like a spell and more of a roast.
It's 3d6 psychic damage on a failed wisdom saving throw.
Yep. No, a roast is good-natured.
Or half as much damage.
Okay, does a 2 beat your save? Does a 2 do it?
Very much not. Alright, let's get some 3d6. Is it just 3d6 flat? No modifiers.
It'll say in the spell if there's any extra.
That's a total of 6 damage. And it has to move as far away as speed allows.
So, yeah, I guess he's gonna retreat to the back of, the guard station, so you're no longer quite in range.
That's one of them done.
And
can't do any bonus actions or any shit like that, can I?
Do you have any?
I don't think so.
Then no. That's going to bring us to the dwarf man. Where's his? Where did I put his stat block?
You lost the dwarf? How could you?
Yeah, sorry, he fell into the abyss. Don't know what to tell you.
Oh, God's sake.
The darndest of things.
Don't you just hate when that happens? When, you know, a giant dwarf just falls off a bridge?
Yeah, it happens.
No, he was born in a hole and he died in a hole.
Yep.
Honestly awful.
So yeah, he's just gonna run towards the guard post and starts pounding on that door, but it seems to be locked, so he's gonna try to knock it down.
The power and might of the dwarven race.
Yeah, he seems to be getting some work in splintering it. Now it's gonna be that other drow's the drow is on your side's turn.
This concept of like us just doing a conga line.
Yeah. And he's just going to raise out his hands towards them and say, "Okay, you forced me to deal with the outsiders. Then I'm gonna help them defeat you." And those two drow up top, they start glowing.
Man. That's going to be terribly painful for their eyes. Maybe they should get some optical surgery.
We can see!
Yes.
Oh, yes!
Okay, so yeah, the guy who had to run backwards, his light quickly fades away, but the one who's still standing there, he's just very brightly glowing. He's a much easier target. If any of you want to try to attack him, you're going to have advantage on the attack roll. And let's see now. That is going to bring us to Tim.
Right, I got my my hand crossbow. I load a bolt. I aim, probably poorly, as we will find out, and I fire at the middle guy, if there's a guy in the middle. How are they positioned again?
There's two of them. One's glowing, the other one ran away. Well, somewhat ran away. He's just
shooting at the glowing guy. There may be a disadvantage in that, seeing as he's glowing. I might not be able to
Surely there would be an advantage because you just point towards the glowing thing.
True, I could just be like, "There's where the light is roughly the harshest. I'll fire." All right, I shoot at glowing dude because he doesn't seem to be having a hard time.
Okay, roll with advantage.
13.
13 was your highest?
Yes.
Okay, that is unfortunate. Yeah, like, you ended up getting so preoccupied with the glowing that you ended up hitting him just where his armor is thickest, and it just catches the bolt.
13 doesn't hit. Okay.
Now that's going to bring us to Illia.
Okay, cool. If possible, with my 50 feet of movement, love monks, I'm gonna slide under everyone's legs to try and get to the front.
Okay.
And how far away is the tower?
Probably about 30 feet.
30 feet. I'm gonna try and get to the door.
Okay.
And I'm, with my very measly arms, gonna try and help break it down.
So yeah, you're just gonna try punching it, or are you gonna use your monk punches, or what?
I was either gonna use my monk punches or my bow staff to try and like pry it open like a crowbar.
So yeah, if you want, you can try to make an attack roll.
Okay. Plus... So that's a 20, not natural.
So yeah, with that, you just channel your ki into you, and you just... it seems to, like, it's very close to wear away. You feel like one good hit will knock down this door. Like, now it's starting to wobble on its lock and everything, and one of the hinges is broken.
Okay, do I get my 2 attacks?
Yes, you do, because you're a 5th level monk.
Can I roll another attack?
Yes.
Thank you. That is a... Maths. 24.
Yeah, with a 24, you knock down the door, and then you suddenly hear from beside you a loud growling, and you notice that you seem to be near another cage. This one doesn't quite have people in it, but instead these strange greenish creatures seem to be walking around on 4 legs. Very freaky. Here, I'll give you a picture of them, but...
Okay. Are they like... could they attack, or they are like in the cage?
They're in the cage, but they're looking at you rather aggressively.
Okay.
There you go.
How much of my movement did it take me to get to the tower?
Took you 30 feet of movement to get up here.
Okay. I will go up the stairs, but avoid going in eye line of them.
Okay.
As much as I can.
So if you're going to go into the... Okay, so the cage is separate from the guard area. The cage is off to the right, and the guard area is right in front of you.
Okay.
And if you run inside the guard tower, you notice that on the opposite side, on the opposite wall, about 10 feet away, there's a ladder, and the ladder seems to go 10 feet up.
Okay.
So it'll take all of your movement to get into where you presume the guards are stationed.
I will stay outside and try and draw as much attention to myself as possible of the guard.
Okay. Okay, you went, so... Now, one of the... Now, you can't quite see how it happens, but suddenly, the gate nearby begins to open. The gate separating you from these monsters. It begins to creak open, and the other drow is going to point his crossbow right at Tim. Does a 15 beat your armor class?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Wow.
But yeah, now one of these strange greenish blue creatures is going to crawl out of the cage and try to attack Illia.
Oh.
Swipes its claw at you. I'm guessing
Okay.
a 12 is a miss.
Yes, that misses.
Okay. And how about an 11?
That also misses.
Oh, okay. Math. Okay, that's going to bring us up top to Jake.
Just very quickly, I forgot to say, you for 10 minutes, you get an extra D6 Bardic Inspiration that you can use. So just remember that. So, yeah. Back to me. So, I'm looking at, I guess there's still a drow leaning out and shooting out.
Yep.
At this point, I'm going to begin charging the thunder wave in my hands, and as I keep talking, so I have time to very quickly search something. There we are. Can't really explain it. I haven't got the words. Like electricity, and it's nearly there. Something bursting me wide open, and I'm free. Oh, fuck off. How to launch this towards the drow that I can see using my D20, which is 11 plus 5 charisma.
Okay. I think they have to make a saving throw.
On Eldritch Blast.
I thought you were casting Thunder Wave.
Oh, did I say? I'm sorry, I meant Eldritch Blast. I meant Eldritch Blast.
Wait, then why did you start
Wave.
singing about electricity? Now I'm just confused.
Oh, I in my mind, I think of Eldritch Blast as blue. So.
I mean, so do I, but.
That's what I meant.
Blast is blue confirmed.
I always thought it was pink.
Well, Jake's specific class is blue. Okay, but yeah, you got a 16 overall.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hit.
Yay! In that case, I'm rolling 1d10. There's no modifier, this is 1d10 flat.
Yes, 1d10 force damage.
Which is 5.
Okay. And you make 2 attacks with this.
Lovely. All right, let's roll up a second. Roll up. I'm still singing Electricity at this point by Elton Thomas.
Oh.
2 plus 5, yeah, no.
Yeah, that misses.
Is off. Yeah.
Okay, then. Now... Okay. So another one of these bestial creatures is going to crawl out of the cage and try to attack Sereth.
No!
Yeah, claws into him. Twice, does just a double claw attack.
Please don't kill Sarah. Please.
Okay. So yeah, he's in like really bad condition. Seems to just like get a massive gaping wound through him, bleeding rapidly.
We need someone with healing word.
Okay. Now another one's gonna walk forward and try to claw at Illia. Okay, first does a 17 beat your armor class?
17 is just my armor class.
So then 15 definitely doesn't hit, but the 17 does.
Yep.
Let's see, now that's going to be... Yeah, it claws into you for 4 slashing damage.
4, okay. Not too bad.
That's going to bring us now to your friend Bupito. Who, yeah, now that you've knocked down the door, he's going to run inside and climb up the ladder. And, yeah, you hear him trying to beat up one of the guards, the one that Jake scared away. Unfortunately, it does sound like the guard's winning. What are you doing in here, dwarf? Now, Sereth, he's going to try to retreat. Runs off back behind Tim. Or
Good,
Farren.
I'm going to do the same to him, but well, protect him. But...
Does he take an opportunity attack, or is he like?
No, he
alright?
disengages and runs.
Ah, cool.
Okay, now that's gonna bring us to Farren.
So maybe behind me. What does the crossbow require in terms of dice? Because I think I got it right, but I'm not sure. But like D6 wise attack.
Does that be a D8? Because it's like beefy.
Say that again. Sorry.
Crossbow, hand crossbow. What does it require in terms of attack D6 wise?
Believe it's dexterity based to shoot.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. Anyway, might come on the bridge at this point. Are we all still on the bridge?
Yeah, aren't you guys mostly standing on the wooden bridge? Except no, sorry. This is a stone outreach from the cave wall,
Right, yeah. Okay.
which I suppose everyone except for Illia is standing on, because she ran forward towards the door.
Now I'm getting eaten alive.
So how close would I be to the weird creatures on four legs that are green? That may or may not be ghouls, they aren't.
They're probably about 25 feet away from you.
Right. Yeah, I reckon... Alright, I'll go for crossbow again.
Okay. And you're aiming for a drow or one of these weird things?
One of these weird things.
Okay.
12.
Does that count your dex?
Yeah.
Yeah, a 12 is unfortunately... Yeah, it just smashes into this thing and just breaks on contact. But yeah, that unfortunately did not make contact, and since crossbows have the loading feature, you can only use one of them per round, regardless of how many attacks you get. So that's going to now bring us to Illia.
Okay. So, because I'm variant human, I have the mobile feat. So in theory, how many of the beastie things are around me?
There's 2 of them right in front of you and 2 more in the cage.
Perfection.
Oh, and also,
Oh.
you do now begin to hear some shouting in Dwarven. I mean, sorry, Elvish. Do you speak Elvish?
I do.
Yes, and you just hear them shouting that the prisoners have escaped. Go get them. But that seems a bit far off.
Oh. I just roll my eyes because I have a feeling what's going to happen the second time. What I'll do is Ilya will do a roundhouse kick across both of the doggies' faces.
Doggy.
Okay.
I'm just going to assume they're dog-like.
Yeah, more or less.
So that is 2 attacks.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, because you're a monk.
So that's 16 for 1.
That hits.
And I'm using my... Yeah, I'm using my... And then, 17. Whatever the number was before again. Maths. 16. So
Yes.
that number.
Yeah, a 16 also hits. So go ahead and roll damage for both.
So that is a D6. So that's 6 damage on the first. And 8 damage on the second. And then I'm going to run away.
Is that going to invoke an opportunity attack?
Thanks to mobile, as long as I make an attack roll. No.
Ah.
And so I'll run off I don't know, maybe I've confused them with my really fast foot.
Yeah. Do you want to run towards the guard station or away from it?
I'm going to run up the ladder because I'm hoping they can't climb.
Okay. So yeah, now you've attracted the attention of the guards, and you see your dwarf in front unconscious.
Okay, I will use a flurry of blows.
Okay.
One of which is going to be an attack on the closest guard to the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
So that. Natural 20.
That hits, so roll your damage dice twice. That's 2d6, I think.
Yes. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. That's a 9 and a...
Okay. You got a 9 total for damage?
That's with one of them. I rolled a second, plus the 9 and a 5, so that's 9, 10, 11, 14.
Okay, so yeah, 9. Yeah, so with that, yeah, you just roundhouse kick this guy, and just you feel his neck maybe move a little too far with the movement of your foot, and he slumps to the ground, presumed dead.
And with my second flurry of blows, I will use my Hands of Healing ability to use Hands of Healing.
On whom?
On the dwarf.
Okay. How much does that heal for?
That heals my martial arts die, which is d6, plus my wisdom modifier. So I roll a d6. 5 plus my wisdom, which is... So he heals 8 hit points.
Okay, so yeah, he just like slowly starts to get up.
1 hit point down.
And
I'll just say to him, not today!
Okay, so now the creature that Illia was beating on is now going to lumber over towards... Okay, so who is closer, Farren or Jake?
I think Farren's at the front. I've stayed near the back because
Okay.
I've been shooting off magic.
That's what I presumed.
Unfortunately, Farren.
Unlucky for me.
Unlucky for you.
But I can take it.
Okay.
For a
Okay,
while.
does a 19 meet your armor class?
19.
Yes.
Yes.
And does a 24?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Well,
oh. Oh, Kyler, oh no.
So yeah, this thing just brings down 2 claws on you for a total of 11 damage.
But don't worry, I have a plan.
it's not on plan, was it?
Does it involve
It
dying?
involves lots of singing.
There is a third option, but it involves murder.
You just hit Illia, roll her eyes. You can hear the eye roll.
Yep. And so now, the remaining guard is going to lunge towards Illia with his short sword. Okay, then. Yeah, I'm guessing a 22 beats your armor class.
Yep.
A little bit.
Just a tad. Ilya's like bending down.
Okay, that's going to be a 3 damage.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
Okay. Now another one of these strange creatures is going to also lumber towards Jake. I mean, sorry, not Jake, Farren.
Some hand-to-hand combat's about time.
Oh yeah.
Yep, but this one's not nearly as effective. It's almost like it has to wrestle with the other one to attack you, so it only claws at you for 4 damage. But now they are effectively blocking your path.
Oh.
Okay, Jake.
All right. So I'm there, rolling my shoulders, crick my neck, and I begin rubbing my hands together, the beginning of what I do for an Eldritch Blast, and I sing, soon may the Eldritch come to bring us damage and blasts and fun, with the governing and spluttering. That's actually out of character. I'm just gonna pretend that Farren, Jake Actor is better. Singing them me with a cough. Till the fighting is done, we'll take the fight with the Eldritch Blast. And with that, I have 2 beams of Eldritch Blast, which I'm pushing towards the one who did the most amount of damage on Farren. So I get 11 plus 5 and a 3 plus 5, so I imagine that's only 1 hit.
Yeah, just the 11 plus 5 hits. Roll damage.
Yeah. 8, though. 8 damage.
So, yeah, you just start singing at this thing and just blast into it. Now it locks its eyes at you. And it seems to growl something at you.
Do you understand at all or not?
I don't suppose you speak Undercommon.
No.
So, yeah.
And I'm kind of locking eyes with this creature and making eye contact, kind of glances to Farren. And can I see Illia?
How close are you to the edge of the roof, Illia?
I mean, the dwarf ran to the back.
Yeah, like...
I'm next to the dwarf, so I'm at the back.
Yeah, towards the back. So maybe you can, like, just see the top of her head, but you can't see much of her.
That's
her red hair just like...
I imagine that's enough, because there's a sudden bright light as light emanates from me as I sing. What can I say except you're welcome? As a bonus action, this is for talking down a fire god. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm waiting for you to applaud. And with that, I do some Mantle of Inspiration, giving people 8 temporary hit points as I'm using... because I'm 5th level in bardishness. So it's 8 temporary hit points for... I guess, can I do everyone? How many?
How many
A number
targets?
equal to my... I've got up to 5 I can do. Can I include myself with this or not?
Yes. Because you you probably can't see the dwarf guy. He's too short.
Okay, so I've got Illia, the drow, Farren, and myself.
Yep.
Maybe one of the spiders at the bottom.
No!
It's just like this.
8 temporary hit points, which gets me up to a proper nice 39, actually, given the fact I only have a bloody armor class of 13. I've been used to playing a fighter with an armor class of 18, and goodness knows 13 feels like I'm naked.
18 is the way.
Okay. And at this point, Seraph, he feels the magic around him and says, by the way, can I get a weapon? Did you take any of the daggers?
I have a dagger on me.
Okay. He's unarmed.
Am I able to pass the dagger, or is that...
Yeah, that's fine. Like, assuming that it's not, like, buried in your bag or anything, we can just have you hand it off if you want.
Oh, no, it will be tied onto my belt. As I said, I followed the teachings of Robertus Badenus Paulus.
Yeah.
So, it's on my belt. So at that point, I kind of just hem it across the ground in a bowling kind of style, and it rolls over to the feet, I imagine.
Yeah, and just over Farren's... Yeah, and so he's just going to try to, like, slip over and just try to stab at this thing over Farren's shoulder.
Fully Lady Macbeth, like.
Oh. And it's not completely ineffective.
Oh.
Is this a dwarf I see before me?
That should be a song. Well, that's a very good one. All right. Is there a song which uses kind of that phrasing? Is this a thing I see before me? There must be.
I know
those songs which have a similar melody,
but not really.
Oh, what? Sorry, Ben.
In Les Mis, I shall not live to see our glory. Is there a dwarf I see before me?
Well, besides that was a drow, not a dwarf. That was doing the stabby.
Shit.
Drow, dwarf, both underground.
Also, in the Count of Monte Cristo musical, there was that number, I know those eyes.
Yep.
This man is dead.
That song.
He is no more. Okay.
Mushroom is dead. He is no more.
But yeah, now it's Farren's turn.
Right. Hand-to-hand combat. No more of this silly crossbow stuff. We're going great swords. That is 13.
A 13 total?
Yeah.
Okay, that just hits. Roll damage.
Oh. Yeah. 8.
And you get 2 attacks, right?
Oh, yeah, true.
So yeah, you just swing at this with your axe, and then just ready it again. That hits. 9.
9.
Nice.
9.
So yeah, you just start. You're just like, okay, this isn't working. Cha cha cha. Okay, that's a lot more effective. Okay, now it's Illia's turn.
Okay, I will look at this guard before me, and I'm just going to say, you are so dead.
If you kill me, then who's going to tell you the secret?
I'll just say...
That's a nice tact, but it's not going to work with us.
I'll just say, I already share a secret with Victoria, and I'll elbow him across the face.
Yeah, make the attack roll. And we'll learn the secret next time.
AXA has been listening and is very, very confused.
14?
That is a miss.
Ah!
Yeah, you just like elbow him and he's just like, huh? What was that it? Oh, you're gonna let me live?
15.
That hits.
Oh, you're gonna let me live?
It misses and I say, 2 for flinching, and I'll just punch up.
Yeah. How much damage?
That's a d6.
Yes.
So that's 5 damage.
Plus your dexterity modifier?
Yeah, that was plus I rolled a 1.
Okay, guess not.
And do I want to do anything else? If I could, because I haven't done it yet, can I have that hit be a hands of harm hit?
Sure. Mostly just because of the comedic effect.
When you hit a creature with an armed strike, you can spend 1 key point to deal extra necrotic damage. So I'll roll my martial arts die, which is a d6. That is. So that's an extra mental blank.
Calculating.
Another 5 damage, so that's 10 damage overall for that punch.
So yeah, this guy just has that moment of relief until you give him the uppercut, and just with your hand just seething with energy of decay and death, you just feel his bones begin to detach both from the force and just from the decay. So his whole jaw just splinters beneath you as he bleeds out.
Is he dead or is he still alive?
He's dead.
Ah.
And then when he hits the ground, you hear his skull crack as well. And he looks a lot older than he did a second ago.
I'll just be like, and walk to the window.
Yeah. Well, not so much of a window, just like a top area. Like there's kind of like a stone wall that they could duck behind, but it's it's just the top part of the tower, the roof, pretty much.
Okay. If I could, I'm gonna see. Do I have this? Yeah, I do. I will turn to the dwarf and say, "Don't run off and die again."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to jump off the tower. Thanks to my slow fall ability as a monk, I should be alright depending on how tall it is.
It's only like 10 feet off the ground.
Okay.
11-ish.
Imagine if you miss.
I'll tell you what, if you had to jump off the wall, then that's about 11 or 12, so that's still only like 1d6 of damage.
Oh yeah, I take out 5 times my monk level, so that's 25 damage I cancel.
Yeah, that's fine. You just land on the ground all stealthily.
Full on, like...
Or not stealthily,
superhero,
but stylish.
One
stuff.
knee down.
You didn't really think this one through, did you, though?
No, but Illia's impulsive.
Because now you're right next to the cage with the remaining 2 monsters. Okay.
I wink at them.
It's what I meant to do.
But the one that Farren was swinging his axe at is going to try to claw at him again.
The bastard's still alive? What is this black magic?
He just wildly swings over his head and accidentally hits his buddy.
Kind of beastie damage.
He got a 1.
No.
But now he's going to swing again at you. And misses again. So yeah, he's just in such a blood frenzy that he can't even see what he's doing.
No, he didn't like my singing.
But now, the one that he just hit is going to go.
Can it not be pissed off with his friend and try and, help out here with us, with it?
Potentially. But first he's going to claw into you for 7 damage.
Bastard.
And now he's going to claw at the other one of whatever this is.
Thank you, that's what I wanted.
And he kills it.
Hey! Thank you, my friend.
And he's just like... Yeah, he just reaches over and just slashes its throat out.
And I say, I owe you a pint for that. If you can drink alcohol at all, you green, ugly...
Okay.
Might I recommend a scotch?
But, Jake, do have a quick question for you. Just completely hypothetical. Does a natural 20 beat your armor class?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay, yeah, you just suddenly feel a dark hit you right in the small of your back for 7 damage, and I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh dear.
So 7 damage. Hey, that's most of my temporary, so that's not too bad. And a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Where the hell is that's a D20 in it?
Yep.
Do I get... This is saving, so it's plus nothing, because it's Constitution.
Yeah.
If it was like Charisma or Intelligence, I'd be square. 10 flat.
Yeah, you suddenly begin to feel some poison coursing through your veins.
Oh, lovely.
And do you look at where it came from?
I better.
Yep. You see about 30 feet back, there's now 2 drow pointing crossbows at you and shouting in Elvish, "We found them! We found the escapees!"
Lovely.
Now the other one's gonna go. But misses the both of you, just sails wide into the side of the cave. That's gonna bring us to Jake now.
Alright then. Let's see what I can't do. In that case...
No one ever uses the suggestion box.
One action, not bonus action. That's very unfortunate. I'm going to Eldritch Blast to those 2 drow, I guess.
Okay.
Let's see what I can't do. 10 plus 5. I think it was a 7. But when I was spinning it around to look at it, it re-rolled itself. So 7 plus 5.
7 plus 5 is a 12. That is unfortunately a miss.
But one of them does hit.
Okay, what was the first roll?
10 plus 5.
15, yes, that's a hit. How much damage?
Lovely. 0, apparently. No, it's 10. Because it's not 0, it's 10, isn't it, on a D10?
Yep. So, yeah. You just turn. Wait.
This is the one who kind of would have hit me. And so I saw the other one go wide. So this guy, no, it's him who fucking hit me. Just fucking blast him in the face with a fucking Eldritch Blast, singing, just according to your warrior.
Here's the thing. Since you're poisoned, you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Ooh.
Yes. So what I just did perhaps was one attack roll with those 2 rolls. Oh, it's a disadvantage. Not advantage.
Poison is disadvantage.
Mm.
That's like 6.
The other 2 rolls I got were a 13 and a 16 plus 5, so
13 plus 5?
Which is
18 overall. So yeah, that hits. So yeah, you're still able to hit this guy.
For 10 damage.
Okay. So yeah, you're like, really? You're really gonna play me like that? Okay. Tim has left the call.
I assume there are some internet difficulties.
It was the spiders. They finally got them.
Now, these 2 other monsters are going to crawl out of the cage and move towards Illia. Okay. Does an 18 beat your armor class?
Just.
Okay, then I'm guessing a 24 also beats it.
Oh, yep.
Mm-hmm. And, okay, so yeah, both of these just lunge forward and just start doing a barrage of attacks on you. It's going to be 4d6.
Jeez, McGee's.
Jeez, McGee's.
It's fine. I have 8 temporary hit points that I'm sure will definitely protect me.
I can also heal you, so...
Oh,
does healing word get rid of poison at all or not?
So yeah, that's going to be...
No.
Yeah, so these just lunge forward and just scratch at you for a total of 17 damage in their fury.
Ooh.
Damage.
It's 9 damage. It's 9 damage they've scratched at you. Think about it that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Do shout if you need anything.
Okay.
I'm not quite... I'm still over half. Just.
Now, drow guy's gonna go and try to stab the monster again. Unfortunately, he thought it would be cool to try to throw the dagger, but it goes wide and lands in the pit.
Ah.
Sorry.
That was my favourite dagger.
Do you want me to go in after it?
If you could, that would be wonderful.
Probably be better than facing whatever this thing is. But
When you
okay.
get through this, I'll pick up another dagger.
Now it's Farren's turn.
Farren is here. So what's happened here is we've had a lag spike. And Farren is just... You can see a loading bar over Farren. And it's become all slightly blurry. The rest of us are perfectly crisp, but Farren's blurry and it's rubber banding around a little bit.
Stricken with such fear.
Yeah.
This entire time, Illia's just singing soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur to try and calm down the monsters.
Oh, there it is.
Farren went into a daze. He went AFK, went into a daze, and was just like. But yeah, in real terms, my internet cut out. But conveniently, I now have food. So
yes.
Apologies.
But now it's your turn.
Where we at? Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Right. One dude's dead. The other one doggy, as we're calling them, is dead, and the other is still alive.
Yep.
I'm assuming the
Yes.
other one's still alive.
Yes, the other 3 are still alive.
Oh yeah. There are another crap. Let's get on with this and kill some stuff. 18.
That hits.
Yeah. Damage. 3.
Oof. So yeah, you're just still coming out of your day, still warming up a little bit, so you don't do as much damage as you were hoping, but you get 2 attacks.
That's 14.
A 14 total is a hit.
8.
So yeah, now you're getting back into the swing of it, as it were. Into the swing of it. Into the swing of it.
Fear. Terror.
Okay, now it's Illia's turn.
I'm just gonna say, looking cool isn't as important as being alive. And I'm gonna jump and do like a step on their heads into the ground
Okay.
for my attack. Very much like stepping on hot coals. Uh, 16 for the first. And 17 for the second.
Okay, and I assume, are you attacking both of them or just one?
One each.
Okay, both of those hit.
Okay, roll my d6. 3 plus. So that's 7 damage on the first and 6 damage on the second.
So, yeah. Jake and Farren just suddenly see their new traveling companion just jumping on these things.
And then I'm going to use the momentum.
Wait, say that again, it was
to
7 and...
Oh,
Say that again.
I'm going to use...
How much damage was it?
Sorry.
7 and...
6.
Okay. But yeah, you're going to use the momentum for what?
I'm going to use the momentum to spring back and go up the tower again.
The most cartoonish scene.
Yeah, I love it. Just boop. Boom. Oh, but you already got rid of the Goomba. Too soon? Yeah.
He's not even cold yet.
Yeah, probably fits in the top 50 weirdest things Jake has seen during his adventures.
So yeah, Illia's just
But
back
yeah.
up, sees the dwarf and goes, say nothing.
But yeah, that was your turn. Now, Seraph, he's just gonna be like, okay, you got this, Farren. I believe in you.
I've been swinging the sword for the last 20 minutes, apart from the time I was AFK. But that's not my fault, in fairness. I just had a brain freeze. Bloody terrible. Runs in the family. Anyhow.
I think I have an idea for how to distract them.
Oh?
And he just, reaches out his hands, and suddenly 4 torch-sized lights begin to appear, and they're right now just hovering around this thing, and it's just like trying to figure out what it is. So now that it's distracted, he's basically helping you out so that you can have advantage on your attack.
Excellent. I like this plan. I'm assuming it's attacking now, right? Yeah.
Wait. Did I? No, wait, that's last time. Yes, that's the battle order. Oh, wait. No, wait, you go before Illia. Yeah, you already went this round, didn't you?
I cut internet now, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Seraph just dropped the... Okay, well, anyway, next turn that's what will happen. Right. Now all these monsters need to go. Okay, dead. Oh, still alive. But yeah, this thing, like, it tries scratching at you, but it's a little too distracted by the lights. Its second attack hits, though. Yeah, just slashes into Farren for 5 damage.
Kool-Aid.
And now the drows from the back are going to start shooting crossbows again.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. One slams into Jake for 3 damage. The other one slams into Farren for another 3 damage. And Farren's going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
We cannot hear you, Farren. Your voice is broken. This happens all the time on stage when you push your voice too far, you know.
That is 12.
Yeah, you also get poisoned.
Eef.
I think a 12 is also what Jake got. No, you got a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's going to be Jake's turn.
Lovely.
Let me review my options. I am thinking. Oh, goodness me.
So, let's take stock a moment. We have how many of those green monsters are still alive?
3.
3 green monsters still alive, 2 guards, and that's it.
Yes.
Yeah. 3 green monsters sitting on a wall.
Okay, let's try this because why the hell not?
So, a question. If I cast a concentration spell,
Yes.
can I cast other spells as well, but I can't cast a further concentration spell?
Correct.
How does that? Yeah, it's solid. That's good.
In that case,
I'm going to try and suggest to one of the big green monsters that it wants to attack its friends, saying, my Stanislavskian effort is to attack my friends.
suggesting through that, and it must be a wisdom saving throw. What's my wisdom like? Awful, probably.
You said it was quite high last time, I swear.
Oh, so it does say wisdom saving throw.
That's the creature making it, right?
Yeah, what's the save DC?
Save DC.
Yes.
So my wisdom is...
No. It needs to roll plus wisdom, and then it has to beat 8 plus your charisma plus your proficiency.
8 plus charisma, which is...
13.
So 8, what? Plus my charisma, 5.
Plus proficiency, so...
Plus 8. So 8 plus 8 is 16.
So, yeah. And which one were you targeting?
Probably one of the ones that hasn't taken a lot of damage yet. Probably.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
The one which does the least cuts on it.
Yeah, and one of the ones up near Illia?
Probably one of those ones I want to attack.
Okay.
My friend.
So, one of the less damaged ones, it suddenly looks over your direction and, starts charging towards the monster nearest to you, and it's going to scratch. First is a miss, but then it does hit Farren for a total of 7 damage.
I'm in a bad state of affairs here.
You get the feeling that maybe your spell didn't work.
Yeah.
Also, just a reminder that, there's a giant pit right next to you. You can weaponize that if you can figure out a way to push them.
Thanks for this reminder, schizophrenia.
Yes, Farren very remembers how deadly that pit is. Okay. Now, the remaining one is going to try to claw up the tower towards Illia.
Oh.
So, yeah, it pretty much just scales it like a spider climbing up a wall, but, it just drags its claws in. Now it's just standing on top of the ledge, just staring down at you. And begins to lumber towards you.
You on
Okay.
commission or something?
Now it's Farren's turn.
Right. That's the decision I have to make. Do I take a healing potion or not? I'm planning on in an ideal sense, I plan to save those for people who can heal other people. If the healers die, the source of healing has run out. I'm in a bad way. No, I will keep it. I will not drink it. And can I go into rage mode?
Yes.
Literal rage, barbarian rage, right?
Yep.
Good. What does that give me again? Another attack or something?
Let's see. Now it's gonna give you extra damage. +2 damage, and advantage on strength checks, and resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah, in that case I do that.
Yep.
Rage. I'm not getting through these fast enough. And then yeah, I enter rage mode.
What?
That's 10.
10 is a miss.
That's 11.
That is also a miss.
Do I get another one? No, probably not.
Yeah, so right now you're poisoned and angry. Probably not a great combo.
Did I get another one? Or is it just 2?
No, you get 2 attacks. Although technically the dancing lights is what, canceled out the disadvantage of the poison, but even still, it's just normal attacks, so both those miss. Now it's going to be Illia's turn.
Okay. This creature looks completely healthy, right?
Yep. Well, mostly healthy. You did jump on it earlier.
True. And none of them have died so far.
One of them died.
Oh, okay. Does it look like beefier than the others, or just...
Help me out.
Doesn't necessarily look like it's any stronger than the other 3.
Okay. I'll just say... I'm wasting a lot of time on you. And I'm going to walk up. And I'm going to do my 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just going to be... Like, when someone hits a dog on the nose?
Mm-hmm.
To make it behave?
Yep.
Like that. That's going to be 17 plus 7.
That hits. And the second attack?
16 plus 7.
Okay, those both hit. Roll both damages.
That will be 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 7 damage.
17 damage.
Is it dead?
No.
Flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Power to the people with the flurry of blows.
17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And 16 to hit.
Okay, both those hit, and then this is just going to be a straight 2d6 for the damage.
6.
So, yeah, this thing, it's now a bit of a bloody mess, but now it is very angry. Basically aggroed it.
Ugh. Just going to look at my dwarf friend and hope.
Okay. And so, you were standing near the middle of the roof, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. So, the way this is designed is that, there's the stone ledge work going around 2 corners. One of the walls basically faces the battlefield below. One of them is off to the pit. And then there's just kind of like stony walls to the other 2 sides.
Okay.
This creature, he's just going to try to just run forward and just try to push you towards the edge.
Oh.
Fuck.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to make either an acrobatics or athletics check to contest a shove.
Ooh, I will definitely pick acrobatics over athletics, given that's a -1. 20 natural.
Okay, with a 20, he just begins to charge you and push you forward 5 feet. So now you're about 5 feet away from the edge, and now he's going to run forward and try to throw you again.
Okay.
Okay, make another check.
That is a 17.
Okay, with a 17, he just tries to pick you up to just yeet you over, but you're able to hold your ground. Okay, and that's going to bring us now to the drows, who are going to try to shoot at Farren and Jake.
Oh, more attacks. I just want to...
Okay, first, Jake, what's your armor class?
13.
Okay. And Farren?
15.
Okay, so one of them does succeed in hitting Farren. For 4 damage, but that's halved because you're raging. So you only take 2. Now it's Jake's turn.
At a visual glance, how damaged is Farren?
Can I just tell you that straight up?
There doesn't seem to be any problem with that.
Go ahead.
How damaged are you?
I am heavily damaged. I am bleeding intensely and am very soon going to die.
Yes, I thought as much. So I kind of whip behind you. Don't forget, you guys are bardic inspiration. You can use an extra d6.
Oh, flip! I could have used that. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna yeet up behind Farren, and I'm going to place my hands onto Farren's back and cast Healing Word.
Okay.
I get back into my days, like when I was AFK.
Yeah.
More divine, seemingly, somehow. Seems to be aura.
Is there any chance of... So I can only cast first and second level spells, you said?
Yes.
So not third level.
But you still have those spell slots.
So I can use a third level spell slot on a first level spell?
Yes, you can
like
still
Healing
upcast
Word.
this.
In that case, I'm going to use one of my third level spell slots on Healing Word, which is 5 plus 3d4. 3d4, that is 3d4 in it, yes. 5 plus 3d4. So it's a 4, 4, 3, and a 5, which is 8, 9, 10, 11, 16 total. It's pretty fucking good, actually.
That's very high.
That's a heal for 16, and I don't think there's anything else I can do, so I'm just going to die inside instead.
Could you use a cantrip?
They're actions rather than bonus, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because Healing Word is the bonus, isn't it?
Yes.
Is Healing Word a bonus? It is! So although I've used a spell slot, in that case, I'm grabbing some fucking Eldritch Blast and I'm pointing at one of those green bastards and hitting it with 2 beams of Eldritch Blast, which is a disadvantage because
Pew pew.
fuck my drag.
Yeah. The Stormtrooper blaster in his
It's a 17 or a 2, so that's a fail. And a 1, so fail both.
Is that on the one with the lights?
What do you mean?
Oh wait, is that only Farren that gets advantage with the lighty things?
Yeah. Basically, the drow guy, he's kind of using his lights to help Farren see where to aim his sword. It's a very contextual thing. And now that's going to bring us to the creatures.
Oh dear. Oh dear, we are in trouble.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Okay, do you want the bad news or the worst news?
Oh no.
The worst news.
Okay, well, the worst news is that Jake is getting clawed at for 11 damage.
11 damage?
Yep. The bad news is that it was a critical hit.
Ah.
11 damage for critical. Not the most scary. Could be like. Ooh.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I got 11 as like the first damage of this session. It's
Now, do you guys want the good news?
yes.
Please.
Ooh, I love a bit of good news.
Okay. The good news is that the other one missed Farren with both of his claw attacks.
Good.
Yeah, that's the more damaged one. He's starting to look kind of exhausted from battle. Now it's Farren's turn.
Am I still in rage, by the way?
Yes, it lasts for a while.
Yeah. Bloody lovely. Let's get on with it. He doesn't say that. He doesn't say it like that, not in that accent. For crying out loud. Right. That's 8.
8 total?
Come on! Yes.
Yeah, it needs a miss. Wait. No, never mind.
I lost my dice. Hang on. Wait. Oh, there we are. This is the bad part about having transparent dice is you can't see them. That is 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Vindication.
We have 9.
Okay. Do you want him to fall into the pit?
Yes.
Okay, so you just bring down your sword and just slash off its head, and in that moment where it's all twitching around, it all just falls sideways off the bridge.
Like Medusa.
And you hear the thud of it hit, well, not so much of a thud, but you do, I suppose, see it land on the web below and start to get devoured by spiders.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is what I expect. That's not me, that's Farren. Yeah.
That's going to bring us to Illia.
Okay. Having a bright idea, I'm going to shout down and I'm going to say, "Cut the rope!" on the bridge. And then I'm going to turn to whatever animal this is. I'm thinking like Fallout 4 mutant hound. Don't know if I'm anywhere close, right? And I'm going to just backslap it.
Okay.
It worked before.
Give him 11 damage with a backslap.
Natural 1 and a 10.
Good job.
Okay. Those both miss.
Which I assume neither of those hit, and I just go jazz hands. Yeah, no. I accept what is to come, and I'm just gonna stand there at the ready. I'm saving my key points. And look at my dwarf friend again, like, hit it!
Okay. Crossbows again. Farren gets hit for 4 damage, but that gets halved to 2. And Jake takes 5.
Hey.
How is Jake doing?
Well, it's his turn now.
Yeah, so it's my turn. So, what have we got? Where are we?
You're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, pretty much. Who is on the rickety bridge?
Well, remember, it's kind of the opposite of a rickety bridge. It's a stone outcropping.
Oh, I thought it was a bridge.
No, the bridge is next.
And there's no one on the bridge which led to the stone outcrop.
So, what you guys did was you ran from your stalactite across a wooden rope bridge to kind of a stone island. That's where the first cage was. And then there's just kind of this stone outcropping that leads to another island where the monster pen is.
Yeah. Got you. Alrighty then, in that case, so how many green things do we have left?
2.
2 green things left.
One's near you, the other's near Illia, and they both seem very healthy.
I'm gonna hit the one near me with a meaty Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Me too.
And as I roll up, is there any way to combat my disadvantage? Anything I can do?
If you can find a way to give yourself advantage, then that'll cancel it out.
Could you get in like a flanking position? Is that?
That only really works for melee attacks, so it's certainly an option, but...
Cool ends in 5 minutes.
Right, in that case, I'm just going to try it and blast. 14, 7, 19, and please be good so I can get at least 1 off, and a 16. So that's 7 plus 5 and a 14 plus 5.
17 plus 5. Okay. So, yeah, both of those hit, even with your disadvantage.
Delightful. Let's get some damage down. That's a d12. That's not the one I want to use. 9. 5. And the Eldritch Blast doesn't use my charisma modifier at all, does it?
No, not for damage.
No. So that is 14 total damage onto the green thing. And as that happens, as I kind of, as I walk on my hands to do that, I begin to sing. The fighting begins, your party beside you, your warrior best friend, and the gods to guide you, and the rise from the flames for the battle we're in. Villains beware, 'cause you're about to be dead. You can't, there's a chorus somewhere singing that.
It doesn't even speak your language, but it's still very aggravated by that song.
Sorry, that's 14 damage.
Yeah, and in response, it's just going to reach forward and slash at you for 3 damage.
Lovely.
Sorry, 4 damage. My bad.
Is it still my turn?
Oh, sorry, I thought that ended your turn. Never mind, that didn't happen yet.
Not yet.
You see a vision of the future.
Then take a healing word onto myself. Fuck. At this stage, given that I'm on fucking like 11, 13, which is less than half, and I might want to try suggest another point. I'm going to use another 3rd level spell slot because how worse can it possibly get than this?
Is that a challenge?
No.
No, it's not a challenge, but I know it will happen. So that will be 5 plus for myself. 1, of course. 2 and 1.
Okay.
5 plus 3, which is 8.
But yeah, anything else you can?
Can I reuse Bardic Inspiration as well?
That's a bonus action to activate, right?
Yeah. So I've used 1 bonus action, but I can't use another.
No, you only get 1 per turn.
It's not Bardic Inspiration. It's the Mantle of Inspiration, which I can use. It doesn't say how many times I can use Mantle of Inspiration, so I assume it's the same as Bardic Inspiration, which is as many times as my charisma modifier.
Yeah. I actually think it's check the next page.
It just doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
For me, anyway.
I've just got the notes written onto an online thing. I can always give it a search. Anyway, I can give that a search for the next turn. So that's me done.
Okay. But yeah, so this thing, it first tries to claw at Jake. Oh no, wait, that's 7 damage.
Lovely.
And against Farren, it's going to use its other claw attack for 8 damage.
Bloody marvelous.
And now Illia, the one near you, is going to try to push you off the ledge again.
Again.
So expend all of my bardic inspiration.
I rolled a 17.
You rolled a 17?
Acrobatics. I rolled a 17. Acrobatics to not get pushed. I assume that's what's going on.
So this thing, it just pushes you over, just keeps shoving you towards the ledge, and then you begin to slowly fall off of it. Since you were very close, I'll let you resolve what you can do on your turn. You're not necessarily going to fall into the spider pit.
I will expend my bardic inspiration to add to that number.
Oh.
So hopefully
Okay,
I get pushed less.
You technically should have declared that beforehand, but I'll allow it this time.
Oh,
I'll allow it this time.
Plus a 6, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 20.
Okay, that's just enough to where, he pushes you like almost just... Yeah, he basically pushes you off that stone wall thing, but you're just able to use your monastic reflexes to just grab onto the ledge and hold on. Okay, now it's Farren's turn.
Tell me when my raid runs out, by the way, because I have no idea off the top of my head.
Lasts for a while.
A while.
As long as you've been attacked, I think.
Well, lasts for 10 rounds, so...
I'm using the greatsword again on one of these things. That was 12. I'm assuming.
Yeah, 12 is a miss.
And 25.
Yeah, I'm thinking that hits. Roll damage.
Oh. Don't I also get another D6 with Jake's thingamabob?
Not to damage.
No. Okay, that's 5.
So, yeah, you just bring down your axe onto it, slashing it across its chest. Now it's Illia's turn.
Okay. I am unhappy with this dog. I'm still calling it a dog. So am I literally hanging off the edge like Mufasa?
Yeah.
Okay. I will try and not be hanging off the edge anymore if possible.
Yeah, if you want, you can just pull yourself up.
Yeah, I'll just pull myself up with my movement, I guess. I will, staying within its combat range, sort of just step on it to go to its backside.
Yeah, you want to try to maneuver around it?
Yeah.
Okay. With you so far.
And then I'll take my quarterstaff, grab it with 2 hands, and I'm going to try and use my attacks to just crowbar it off the edge where it was trying to get me off the edge.
Okay, make an acrobatics check. Or athletics. Make an athletics check.
Oh, athletics, no. Uh, 11 minus 1.
It grabs your staff. It rips your staff out of your hands and throws it behind itself into the abyss. It got a natural 20 to contest.
Or do I have another attack?
Yes.
I'm just gonna go... Fuck you, man. I'm just gonna whack it on the nose and run off.
Okay, make the attack roll.
20, not natural.
That hits.
They said it's whack on the nose gives it 6.
4 plus 4 equals 8 damage.
Okay, and are you going to jump off the ledge again?
I'm going to... I'm going to look at the dwarf and I'm going to say, "You're not going to fight, run!" And then I'm going to go down the ladder.
Yeah, he's going to follow you.
I don't want it to follow me.
Anything else you can do?
Close the hatch behind me so the thing can't get me.
Okay.
I hope the dwarf can get there first and just like hold it so it can't come after me.
Okay. Let's see now. The drows from behind you are going to shoot at Farren again. Hits him for 4 damage, which is going to be half to 2. Now it's Jake's turn.
Lovely. Why is this thing? Well,
What?
the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend another Bardic Inspiration for a Mantle of Inspiration. To give us all an extra hit points again.
How is Jake doing health-wise?
With an extra temporary 8, I'm up to 22, and my max is 31, so it's not too bad.
I will add 10.
So that's a bonus action expended. And to do that, I'm thinking toss a coin to your warrior. Toss a coin to your warrior, oh seven of plenty, oh seven of plenty.
Okay.
And nick a coin from Farren's pocket to chuck back at Farren. And then for my main turn, warming up an Eldritch Blast, singing while the Imstinger bashed apart my stage, and so cried the warrior, it's time to rage. I've missed one. Please be good. 12 plus 5 is a hit, right?
Against the monster, yes.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
1.
Okay.
1.
How many hit points was that, Jake, by the way, temporary-wise at the start of your turn?
8.
8.
Temporary hit
Is that an
points.
extra 8?
8 on top of what you have, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this thing is just going to look at Jake dismissively and then look back to Farren, try to claw at him, but he also misses. Oh, wait. Your armor class is a 15?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no. In that case, he's going to hit for 6 damage.
Wonderbar.
Yeah, his first attack misses, and then the second one just goes in. Okay, but now it is your turn, Farren.
Right. I'm going to... I can get to the ladder, right, that Illia just climbed down.
You'd have to get past this creature first.
Oh, right. Can I kick it out of the way temporarily?
Do you want to try to shove it away?
Could I throw a set hunting trap to the top of the ladder?
I mean, the ladder is inside a structure. You'd have to go inside it.
Right. Yeah, okay, I'll try and... Would it, a shove, I'm assuming, would be an attack?
Yes. So you get 2 of them.
No, I think I'm just going to greatsword this thing.
You could try 1 greatsword and 1 shove.
I could do that, but I don't know how many health points this thing has left.
Well, if you shove it, none.
Wait, would that be shoving it off the precipice?
Yes, you could do that.
I will then. Yes, and that is what I have just done.
Don't you remember? I suggested that like half an hour ago. I'm surprised you guys didn't.
Like, I didn't do any shoving because it's like I can't because I have no strength. So I was like, I'm just going to continue being unhelpful and singing.
I tried and I lost my stick. So
yeah.
Okay. What'd you get for your athletics check?
Oh, was that meant to be an athletics check?
Yep.
No, I'll roll again. Oh god, 19.
Okay, with that, you're just like, Enough of this. You sheave your sword, just go over to the side of him, and just rah! Off the edge. Or, you know what? I think I may have been overselling their heights. They're medium creatures, so you could, in theory, just kind of like pick it up somewhat and just throw it that way.
I prefer doing it that method, yeah.
Yeah.
I then facepalm and mumble to myself, why didn't I do this earlier? My sword's now fucking dented.
Okay, do you want to get closer to the watchtower?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I go... Where's the ladder? Is that into the watchtower?
You can close the distance to the building on your turn, but you wouldn't be able to make it to the ladder yet. And, okay. Illia, did you leave... Oh, right, you busted the door down, so of course it's open. In that case, you can see Illia as she climbs down the ladder.
I make my way towards the ladder.
Okay, now it's Illia's turn.
Right, I'm going to look at the dwarf and go, right, first you run in, guns blazing and die. And now you're not doing anything. Find a happy medium. I'm going to walk
I was trying to find the exit.
Exit, smexit. I'm going to walk out.
I think there's an exit that way, and he points behind you.
I'm going to look behind me and go, great. Walk outside again. I'm going to look. Can I perceive the big dog?
Oh yeah, you want to get you want to look at it from on the roof? Yeah.
Just want to see if I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it from up there.
Okay, I'm going to say, guard the dwarf to Farren, and I'm going to run off to the bridge.
Okay.
I'm going to do my trick before and slide under their legs, and I'm going to go behind and try and get ready to catch any arrows that come flying towards the others.
Okay, so you're basically making yourself the target for any crossbow bolts?
Yes.
Okay, and then... Oh, right, because you can use that missile command thing.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it is now their turn, so... Does a 17 beat your armor class?
Just.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, one flies towards you for 7 piercing damage.
Deflect missiles.
Yep.
And that is D10 plus my dexterity and monk level. So yeah, I counter that and I catch it.
Nice. You want to throw it back?
No, I'm going to save my key points. I'm going, this is mine now. Put it in my pocket.
Okay. Yeah, the other one missed completely, so now it's Jake's turn.
So, status quo. Any greens left?
Just the one on the roof of the watchtower.
Well, it's up there for the moment. I'm gonna turn on my heel towards those fucking drow, and I'm gonna attempt disadvantagedly. No, I am not, because I can use vicious mockery. I'm going to use vicious mockery because I can do without disadvantage on one of them, the one that shot me. I'm going to use vicious mockery on it.
Okay, that's a saving throw?
I believe it is in a wisdom saving throw against my 16.
Yep. Yeah, that passes. So is it going to be half damage?
I think it just doesn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, that's the cantrip. By the way, what do you say to insult it?
2d4. I whisper in this horrible whisper.
That's dissonant whispers. Vicious mockery, you just shout an insult at it.
Well, yeah, I'm insulting it, saying, your voice sounds like Katy Perry's when she hasn't done a vocal warm-up.
Oh, wounding.
The power of the roast.
And he just shouts back, "Yes, and your elvish is that of a child's."
Counterattack.
Yeah. Okay, Jake went, so now this monster's gonna jump off the edge of the roof towards you, not into the pit, not into the pit.
Damn it.
Does take some fall damage.
Yes. My plan's working.
Oh,
I don't have one.
over the weekend I played in a game where I was fighting a vampire, so I just fell to the ground and casted Thunder Wave to knock it upwards in order to get the extra fall damage.
That's pretty ingenious.
That is cool.
Okay, but now it's gonna try to oh yeah, kill Farren. That was it. Not hug him.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, like its claws, like it miscalculates where you are and it just goes like a foot in front of your face.
I go. You should have calculated that better, Sonny.
It's your turn now.
And now you're gonna face my wrath. If I can find my dice. Right. Could I? Wait, no. If it's
What?
if it's jumped towards me,
Yes.
implying that because I was near a precipice, could I attempt to shove again?
Yes.
In that case, I will. See, I'm learning. My dice isn't. That is 11.
Yeah, it's just able to hold its ground against you as you try to push it.
Oh, no, wait, no. Never mind. Okay, yeah, continue.
But you get 2 attack rolls, right?
What?
But you get 2 attacks, right?
Yes. Shove again! Oh, yes, it is 21.
Oh, and this is a strength check, so you get to add your +2 for your rage.
Oh, okay, 23 then.
Good thing you added that, because it's just enough for you to just throw this thing into the pit, all Thanos style.
Illia holds up a card which says 10 on it.
You just always carry that around with you?
It's helpful.
Yeah. Maybe you should be the bard. 'Cause that's pretty inspiring.
I would, but I don't like talking to people.
Okay, that's gonna bring us to Illia.
Okay. Finally, the dog is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Do the drow... How far... Are they on, like, the other side of this stone?
Okay, so they got in position 30 feet away from where Jake was standing.
Okay.
So if you are right now on that stone... So yeah, they're probably standing over on the wooden bridge.
Okay. So they're standing on the wooden bridge. How, like... Does it look very durable, or does it look like, it could break?
Looks like a pretty solid bridge. You could, in theory, knock it down, but not from where you're standing.
Throwing arrows at the rope won't work. And
as a quick note about how this is structured, so you've had the slave pen, and then directly up from that is the stone bridge. Then at like a 90-degree angle and to the left is the wooden one. So they're basically firing at you from across the spider pit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to turn to them and say, go inside, hurry up. And I'm going to use my 2 attacks to throw 2 arrows at each of them and say, how do you like it?
Okay, make attack rolls.
I don't know how far they can go, but... A 15 and a 13.
Okay, those are both going to hit, but I'm just going to say they're going to do 1 damage plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay, that is all good for me. So 1 damage plus... So 5 damage each.
You throw a crossbow bolt at a drow, and it kills them. You just get him like right in the middle of the chest, and he just collapses to the ground.
I'm just gonna yell, "Fear me!"
Okay, with that, the other one's gonna turn and run, shouting,
Yeah,
"Back up! I need some backup!"
No.
Okay. So,
Fuck.
battle's kind of over at the moment. Seems like you killed all your targets, or got rid of them, at least.
How far away has the guy run?
He's gonna run his full movement speed, so that's it's about 30 feet. No, he's probably gonna dash, so 60 feet.
And is that an action?
Yes.
The dash.
Yes.
Is he looking healthy?
I mean, okay, yeah, your turn is immediately after his, so now he's about 60 feet away from you.
Although I do have spell sniper, and it's a range of 120 foot. So I'm going to use my full movement to run after.
Okay.
And spell sniper doubles the range of my spells used, and I'm going to use 2 beams of Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Still poisoned.
To try and kill this guy. I'm still poisoned, but it's all I can do at this point. No suggestions. Oh, he's 60 foot, and I'm using my movement, so... Or I suggest to him that he doesn't do it. Okay, quick decision making. Do I Eldritch Blast a disadvantage, or do I try making a suggestion where they have to do making wisdom saving throw?
I mean, if you want advice, but I don't know if that's meta gaming. All I'll say is one is a spell slot and one isn't.
Well, if we... Basically, I'm down on most spell slots anyway. I only have like 2 spells left. And I'm way down on health. If we take a short rest, we'll be squared away, and we'll be able to take a short rest if we kill him.
And the thing that's more likely to kill...
So what I'm saying is we use suggestion to bring him back towards us, and then Tim can like throw him in the fucking...
Do that.
I support whatever decision you're making.
I'm going to try using suggestion, which is a wisdom saving throw. It's a range of 30 feet, which is 60 foot. Using spell sniper, which is a condition I have, a feat, and plus I've already moved 30 foot anyway to come closer.
Okay.
And I'm saying walk back towards us and join us. This is last 10 minutes, but that will be more than enough for us to do what we need to do.
Okay. So yeah, he just stops on his heels and starts running back towards you.
All right, guys, you're up. But wait for him to get close first.
How far away is he, did you say?
Right now he's about 90 feet away from you. Well, actually, no, even further from you.
Should we wait for him?
No.
Can we wait?
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, he's going to be running over towards you, and he's not...
He's going to take a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, after a few moments, he's back towards you.
So, does someone care to do the honors?
Yeah, and he just, like, raises his sword dramatically, like he's about to attack you. But Farren goes first.
Right.
If it helps, I'll try and flank so you get advantage.
Mm.
That's not going to work.
Push him, Farren.
He's too far away. I don't have that sort of speed.
No, we're saying that he's caught up with you by now.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, okay, push him. That is... Oh, stand there. 14.
Yeah. So yeah, he just runs up towards you and he starts drawing his sword like, I'll finish you off myself. Then you're just like, as he's running, just nope.
Perfect.
Okay. And
With that.
But yeah. And by the way, Illia, the dwarf guy did seem pretty confident that there was a way out near the guard tower.
Yes.
Yes. And you seem to have defeated all your enemies.
I will turn to Sareth quickly and say, you probably need some armor. There's 2 sets up there. And some weapons.
Okay.
And walk towards the exit.
So yeah, he's gonna... Yeah, the guard towers all do have some various pieces of equipment. Oh yeah, you're saying he loot the body? Yeah, he's just like, got a better... He just starts taking the the armor off of the dead drow around him.
Okay.
Do any of the drow have better armor than I have?
What kind of armor do you have?
A leather.
They probably do.
Yeah, they're wearing chain armor.
First level armor.
Yeah, they're all wearing chain armor.
I don't necessarily have proficiency with that, do I?
Nope.
Just light armor? No. Oh, well.
What was that?
I was just saying, are any of them wearing anything cool?
So I head into the tower and I find myself a knife, a dagger. Find myself a replacement dagger.
And a black baseball cap.
What are you looking for?
Just anything cool.
Yeah. So, are you going to the guard tower that you just emptied, or are you going back to the armory?
I feel like if there's an exit this way, but whatever way we go, we need to find somewhere to rest.
Yeah, because if anything, reinforcements are going to be coming from the direction of the armory.
So to get from the armory to this watchtower, do they need to go over the wooden bridge, or is it just the stone bridge?
They would have to go over the wooden bridge.
I'm going to suggest we cut the wooden bridge.
Cut the wooden bridge, stop them coming towards us. That will give us some time to rest up and regain our strength. For me, to regain my my magical ability, I'm feeling very drained. It's like a strong performance, although this time it was a 2-star review.
Okay.
That kind of drained.
Oh, by the way,
Farren.
all of this has been about, 5 minutes since you first left the pen.
Yeah. Farren, would you...
in character. But yeah, do you guys want to destroy the bridge?
Yeah.
Do us the favor, Farren?
Yeah, I'm going to say that with all your various combined abilities, both magical and strength, you can spend about 10 minutes just kind of breaking into this thing to make it fall apart. Do you want to do that?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah.
Illia will punch the rope.
Yeah, I just imagine, you're punching the rope, Jake is just blasting in various spots, Farron's just going to town with his axe, and as you're doing this, you are finally able to make the bridge collapse as you see more drow approaching. Then everything suddenly starts to go hazy, and you wake up back in the cell, and you hear the guards say, "Wake up, maggots, it's feeding time."
He's done it again.
And let's take a mid-session break, shall we? We've been going for about 2 hours.
I don't believe it.
It's been about, we're about 2 hours at this point, so let's take a mid-session break and call this particular episode. We'll be back in a few minutes, but until then, I've been your host and Dungeon Master, Drew, being joined by...
Farren Monroe, a.k.a. Tim Horton.
And...
Illia Stoll, a.k.a. Ben.
And...
Jake Actor. Jake. Because who doesn't love a draw by self-insert?